What is going on, fellow farmers? Welcome back to another mod testing video with your boy CJ Farms right here on FS22. Today, guys, we're going to be testing out a few mods, and I'm going to be giving my opinion on them. The first one's going to be testing out this Fast Track 4220 JCB tractor. We're also going to be testing out this Case IH Module Express 635 cotton harvester. Next up, we're going to be testing the Lizard Module 4 cotton bale trailer right here. And last but not least, we'll be testing out this weight because that is what this trailer requires. Now, this trailer actually requires a 2.9 ton weight. This is a 3.3 ton weight. Now, keep in mind, everything that I'm testing is stock. So I've not added no special tires. I've not added no special horsepower. There is absolutely zero modifications on these vehicles. I have bought them stock at their stock price and at their stock settings. The JCB starts at $216,500. The Case IH starts at $485,000. The cotton bale trailer starts at $26,000, and the weight, the Fendant 3300 starts at $3,450. So just kind of keep that in mind, guys. Everything is stock settings and stock price. So with that being said, we do have a field of cotton sitting right over there that's ready to be harvested. So without further ado, let's go ahead and we will test out the tractor first. We'll test out the tractor first. We're going to hop in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so let's go inside the vehicle here. It's very nicely put together. It's got a lot of gauges in here, a lot of digital gauges. Got a passenger seat right there. It's very well put together. Let's go ahead and fire it up. Got a nice sound to it. Again, the horn I'm not a fan of, but looks like the gauge is fired right up as we turn the tractor on. See that? All the gauges fired up. Very nice, very nice, very nice so far. We got a looks like a GPS monitor over here. Let's go ahead and look for some indicators because we do have beacons. Let's go ahead and turn those on. Do we have a beacon indicator? Do we? I don't think we do. That's the first thing I'm going to look for is indicators for the lights. Let's go ahead and turn our lights on. So 3 sets of lights, and then do we have hazard indicators? I hear them, but I do not see an indicator for these. I do not see an indicator for the hazard lights. So let's go ahead and shut those off, and let's check out the gauges here. Looks like the gauges are going to work. All right, so the gauges look real good. And this does have different steering modes, guys, as we will be checking that out as well. And we are now going to toggle our steering mode from all-wheel steering to front-wheel steering. And looks like it drives pretty good like that. And now we're going to toggle to crab steering that's left. That's our crab steering, which is a rather weird steering method. I normally don't use it unless I'm just in a tight spot. Crab steering right, which kind of takes the vehicle to the right a little bit, but it is steerable though. It can be done. All right, and then all-wheel steering. So far so good. I'm liking what I see. Let's go ahead and pull the trailer out. We're going to go ahead and pull this over to the field, and we need to get our weight as well, because the trailer does require that we have at least a 2.9 ton weight. This is a 3.3 ton weight. Like I said, guys, everything is... Oh, and I ran over it. There goes our weight. Everything is stock. So nothing's, like I said, nothing's modified. Let's go ahead and get those beacons on, and we're going to pull our tractor over. It looks like it handles the trailer pretty good. Wants to slide a little bit, but I think that has a lot to do with the weight on the front of the tractor. We might end up having to take that off. All right, so let's go ahead and let's park our tractor here. We're going to head back over, and we're going to get our harvester here. Let's go inside of this. Very well laid out, very nicely done, very detailed. I do wish that these vehicles had more indicators for lights. If I'm going to grade every vehicle on indicators, they're probably all going to get, like, if they do everything they're supposed to do, they're probably going to get a lot of A- vehicles. But that's just the way it is. If they don't have indicators, I'm a big fan of indicators on the inside of the vehicle. So let's go ahead and fire it up. Okay, nice. Very nice. We got a nice computer screen up there. We got some gauges on the side of the panel here. Let's see what happens when we hit the gas. The handle does go forward. The handle goes forward, and looks like we got some, our gauges are working perfectly fine there. They are in kilometers, keep that in mind, and my speedometer is in miles per hour. I just kind of keep that in mind. So it doesn't go very fast, 16 miles per hour. Let's go ahead and stop it here and go back inside the vehicle, and we're going to turn our lights on. 1, 2, 3. So just 1, 2, 3 set of lights. I don't see any light indicators. Yeah, I don't see it. Now this switch over here, it's lighting up just a little bit. See the switches over here? They are lighting up. So that's a good thing. That's an indicator right there. Beacon lights. Does it have beacons? Does it have a beacon? It does not have beacons. All right, let's check for hazard indicators. Does it have some hazard indicators anywhere? Maybe on the screen. Even this up here lights up. All that lights up right there. Let's check the lights one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they all just light at one time. I don't see any hazard indicators. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. So the first thing we need to do is we need to unfold the harvester. All right, we're going to unfold it. Let's go ahead and unfold it here. Check everything out. And lower that. Turn it on. And we can also turn on auto drop, automatic drop, so it'll automatically drop the bell out once it's full. So we'll leave that off for now. And let's go ahead and let's start harvesting some cotton, man. Start harvesting some cotton. So as you can see, it is when the cotton's harvested, it takes the white off the top of the cotton there. So you can see that from the back of it, it's kind of bare. But it looks, I mean, the machine seems to be doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I'm going to harvest this field here, guys. Probably not the whole entire field, but maybe a majority of it. And once I'm done, we'll see how this thing ejects the cotton, how well it does, and then how well the trailer loads it. And I'll bring you guys back into the video after that, after we get the majority of the field done. I'm trying to get that edge of the cotton right over there. But once I get a majority of this field done, guys, I'll bring y'all back into the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so as you can see, we've almost got a complete full bale of cotton. Now, I wasn't going to do a full bale, but I figured if I'm going to test this mod, and you know, give it a good grade depending upon my, and there it goes right there, guys. It's going to eject the bale. All right, and this is the bale coming out right here. So it looks like it's doing everything the way it's supposed to. And I'm going to dismiss that worker once that is done there. Alright, so we now have a full bale of cotton. So depending upon the harvester, the cotton harvester, and as far as it doing its job, the way it looks, the way it operates, everything aside from the indicators not being on the inside of the vehicle, I'm going to give this harvester an A-, man, because it does exactly what it's supposed to do. There's no nicks, there's no knacks, there's no flaws, there's no glitches in it, nothing like that. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. So for the Case IH 635 cotton harvester here, we're going to give this an A-, all right? And that's just because there's no indicators inside. But if there were indicators, I would give it an A+. So let me go over here, and we're going to now grab our tractor, and we're going to put it into its operating position. And once we get so close, it should grab that and pull it right up on there. There it goes. Let's see how this works here. Now, I like the way it sounded with the chains. It sounds very realistic. All right, so let's go ahead and put it back into its transportation position. So, I mean, the trailer, I'm going to say the trailer, and we're going to do the unloading process here too. We're just going to take it right here, and we're going to unload it here. So let's go ahead and let's unload it. If I can get it to work, there we go. Alright, so unloading looks good. It slides right down off of there. Off of the trailer. The trailer does not touch the bell on the way back up. I think that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and load it back up. And you can also drive off as it's coming up on the trailer. It does swindle a little bit, but that's normal because there's weight on the back of it. So, I mean, with that being said, guys, the JCB tractor here, you know, and expected to slide a little bit when you have that 3.3 ton weight on the front of it and a bale of cotton like this size on the back of it. So as far as the JCB tractor goes itself, the interior, and all that, because we never seen any indicators of hazards. Now let me start it up and double check here, because I don't want to say anything wrong. If it's in here, I want to be able to see it, if there's indicators of hazards. The beacons are also on. Okay, so there's an indicator of the hazard right there. Now that right there is a big plus for me right there, guys. There's an indicator of the hazard. Okay, so lights, 1, 2, 3. All right, now is there any indicator that the lights are on? Like maybe even these lighting up. Okay, yeah, right here. So these lighting up right here, guys, those light up for indicators that the lights are on. So I like that there is indicators for lights, but there is no indicators. There's an indicator for the hazard, but there's no indicators for the beacon. As you guys can see, my beacons are on. We're going to turn the lights out. The beacons are on. I do want to look around here one more time, as I do not see an indicator for the beacons, and that's okay, because the majority of these vehicles are not going to come with those indicators. But I do think they need to put indicators in these vehicles on every single light, like as far as your lights go. Like when I turn these on and I look up and see that on, I know my lights are on. Okay, now it doesn't have a different level of indicators like for, you know, headlights, backlights, and then spotlight. It doesn't have different indicators of that. But as far as this tractor goes, guys, and everything else aside from it not having indicators for the beacons, I'm gonna give this an A, man. I'm gonna give this tractor an A. The trailer, I'm also gonna give an A plus to the trailer, because it did everything it was supposed to do. It was smooth. There was no rough, you know, there was no roughness to it. It pulled the cotton right up on there. It slid the cotton right back off. It tipped up, tipped down, and it hauls very, very good. So the Case IH Harvester will be getting an A minus. This will be getting an A minus, and this will be getting an A today. So with that being said, guys, that is going to do it for this mod testing video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Smash that like button for me, and click that bell and click all so you know exactly when I post new content. And that's going to be it, guys. Until next time, stay safe, stay awesome, and be humble. I will see you all in the next video.